Beloved, welcome back to the race trailer. Today I will be racing the Desert 100. This is the 52nd annual stump jumper in Odessa, Washington. It is 2.5 hours until race time. This is when all the jitters sets in, so I'll give you a tour of my trailer and just bring you along as I get ready for the race. This 100 miler is a huge event. I mean, there's literally thousands of people here, and this is just a small sliver of it. I've got my bike ready. I think everything's 100%. I'll double check tire pressure. I'll bring it in. It froze hard last night. Boy, it was cold. I'll bring it in and warm everything up, double check all the bolts and nuts and everything. But I know it is race ready. I'll take you inside the trailer. I'm just by myself on this trip. I sleep on my army cot. That's my gear. I bring quite a few extra parts that I store up in there. Pretty minimalistic. I pretty well have our system down. So what I'll need to do is I'll get my personal gear ready. I'll pack my race pack. I've got to put my numbers on. I've got to decide. Well, let's take a look at the temperature. Got to decide what we're gonna wear. 100-mile race is probably running me into 1 o'clock or so. So it's gonna be cold, 54. So I woke up about 2 o'clock this morning, freezing. Realized, oh no, the furnace quit running. Did I run out of propane? Well, the furnace is on a timer. I forgot to get up and hit the timer again. So I suffered until 5, and then I realized, oh, it's the timer. It is 90 minutes until race time. So I'm going to prep my pack. This is a 100-mile race, so it's doesn't sound like a lot on a motorcycle, but when you're riding race intensity, it is over really rough ground. So I'm gonna have lightweight, but also a few things that I need. So I've got 2 liters of water, and I'll run that in a bladder bag so I don't have to stop, take my pack off. We'll fire up our grill and make a little breakfast. These endurance races are pretty physical. They take a real beating. Your body takes a real beating. So I just like to eat for breakfast something super high protein. I'll shove down a bunch of roast beef, a couple of brats, and whatever I can get. That's nuts, trail mix, yogurt. Here's the base level body armor. Knee braces prevent the knee from hyperextending, and just fully wrap and really protect the knees. I feel naked without these things. So you've got padding up the sides here, on the chest, on the back, on the bicep, shoulders, elbows, all pretty smart, that real smart technology padding that hardens on impact. I've got to decide between 2 different enduro jackets I have. This is my Moscow Moto. This is waterproof. This is what I usually wear in the winter time, but it's nice when it's cold, but it's a bit bulky for something this physical. So I'm gonna wear my Ironheart 21-ounce denim rider's jacket. This has a cut it's a racing jacket, so it gives you long arms, very thick denim, a tight weave so it's windproof, and it hugs the body very close, and you can wear armor underneath of it. So I like this jacket. I like the shorter jackets. I like to try everything on, make sure it's adjusted. I get amped up on these races, so anything I can do to take care of problems so we can keep my mind at ease definitely helps me. My favorite helmet is the Climb F5 Carbon because it's so versatile. This helmet is very, very lightweight. It weighs almost nothing, which makes a big difference. And it also has the ability where you can put a breath box in it. So if you're using this for snowmobiling or wintertime, it's a cover that holds your breath or redirects it so it doesn't fog up your goggles. There's even a hat that fits inside, a little warm, like what do you call that stuff? The wind stopper material, which I'll leave in because it's pretty cold, so my head doesn't get cold. This is gonna be a high-speed race. Desert races are usually a lot faster, so I'll leave that in. And I've got my music on there through my Sena. Got that all charged up. Riders meeting starts in 10 minutes, and then I would imagine we'll get going in about 30 after that. This is where the jitters start to come in. The whole shot is always very exciting.
We have our base.
Here we go.
Come on off!
Well, beloved, I completed the race. That was some rough terrain. 100 miles of, there was not any part of it that was fun. It was all just an endurance, a test of endurance. Goodness. Would I do it again? Absolutely. But it's hard. It definitely is hard. Let me show you how the bike fared. I just got off of it, so I'm just now looking at it. I went down hard 3 times. One guy took me out, broke my front brakes. I didn't have a front brake for the whole race. Smashed my pipe, broke the front brake. Don't see anything else. No plastic broke. It'll all come. I like to look at these bikes after races to see, what worked, what didn't work. Levers are all good, apart from my front brake. I had one pit. Speaking of which, I gotta go over there and get my gas can. Got a stick in the brake. I can't get that out. Maybe one little dent there, not bad. But man, it was flawless. The tires were magnificent. I ran a Michelin medium soft Starcross 6 in the rear, and I think a medium Starcross Michelin on the front. Those tires were really good. They were I never felt scared on them. They were just excellent. They were just absolutely excellent. No tire problems this race. I ran 8 in the back. I'm glad I did, and I ran 14 up front because I knew there was going to be so many sharp rocks. But that was the combo. That was really good. My hands held up pretty good. Tore off some skin there. They were starting to hurt a little bit the last 10 miles or so, but I got up off the couch and did this. You know, my hands are pretty soft from the winter time. Rubbed the skin off there, but not too bad. I tried to stay light on them, but I just couldn't because I was so afraid of getting my hand hitting a stone or rock and having the bars jerked out of my hands. So I had to ride a little heavy on the bars today. That's it, gentlemen. I didn't get any race footage. I'm here by myself and I wanted to focus on the race and not cameras and all that nonsense. So I'm going to load up real quick. It is what, 3:30, and I got a 5-hour drive. I'm going to drive home, so I'll get home tonight probably about 10 o'clock, 10:30. But I don't want to sleep in this trailer another night on that cot. May God bless you and your families. Please keep us in your prayers, and we'll see you all on the next video.